Bruh, I actually hurt my finger. I pulled a nail. I pulled a nail and I actually pulled it out the wrong way, and yeah. Can't find the video that I was looking for, sorry. Oh, I love this video. Don't shoot me. I'm eating Chipotle. Oh my gosh.
Don't do it! Don't do it! You don't want to do this.
Why were you like walking like a fucking robot?
I'm eating, that's why. Sorry.
No, what you eating?
Chipotle, don't kill me.
Wait, what do you get at Chipotle? That determines whether or not you live.
I get a burrito, Chipotle queso, white rice.
What's on it? Oh, white rice. Are you fucking kidding me?
He had a chance. He could have redeemed himself.
He could have, but he put fucking. You put white rice on a burrito, you psycho.
White rice. White rice, get out of here. Stupidest reasons for people call 911.
Living with opioid addiction.
Yeah, I don't have an opioid addiction, not yet at least.
Withdrawal and cravings.
Keyword is yet.
Adults with moderate to
Hey, you call 911? Did you say you killed 2 people or something like that? Okay, how old are you?
Hey, a man in a blue hoodie just pulled a gun on me.
Okay, and is he still there?
Yeah, he's running away.
Over 600,000 911 calls are made daily. A large number of these calls aren't actual emergencies. Here are 4 cases of people who dialed 911 for bizarre reasons. Starting with the craziest of them all. It was an unbelievable scene in Fort Wayne, Indiana, when 18-year-old Wyatt Beckler made a very disturbing call to 911, which he happened to record.
410 Popper. Hey, a man in a blue hoodie just pulled a gun on me.
Okay, and is he still there?
Yeah, he's running away.
Is he white, black, Spanish?
The weirdest thing happened. Beckler reported an armed person threatening people, then described himself in detail, which essentially amounted to swatting. However, swatting typically involves the caller targeting someone else, not themselves.
But he swatted
which made
himself?
this very odd. Police officer Andrew Fry was sent to the location. Upon sighting Beckler, he drew his weapon because reports indicated the suspect might be armed.
I got a male in a blue hoodie right here at Poplar and Hoagland.
You can see the grade plate of my Lego table. That's actually pretty interesting.
Let me see your hands real quick. Come back here. Hey, come back here. Get your hands up.
Why?
Get your hands up. Let me see your hands. He's walking northbound Hoagland and refusing commands.
This officer was under immense pressure, as police officers are generally advised to use non-lethal force on suspects. However, the fact the suspect might be wielding a gun made the whole situation very tricky.
Let me see your fucking hands now. Get your hands up where I can see them. Keep your hands up and walk back to me now. I got one at gunpoint. Keep coming to me. Keep your hands up. Face away from me and keep your hands up. Face away from me and keep your hands up. Keep walking back. Keep walking back. Stop there. Get on your knees now. Keep your hands on your head. Get on your knees. Stop.
It appeared Beckler was attempting to provoke the officer into using turn when the suspect suddenly did this.
Get on your knees. Get on your knees. Now. Get on your knees, dude.
Oh!
Beckler attempted to pull something out of his pocket, prompting the officer to shoot him 3 times.
Shots fired. One down.
Beckler was discovered to have had a knife. He was rushed to the hospital, but the gunshot wound proved to be fatal. Investigations revealed Beckler's mental health issues, along with his online activities of watching and researching murder by cop videos. The prosecution office deemed the officer's use of force justifiable and did not press charges against him. Beckler's case
Hey,
was
he
quite
pulled a
simple,
knife.
but the
Yeah,
person
let's
in the
say.
next case could
This better not be a
consider
series where it's like, oh, it's brutality. The dude pulled a knife, okay? The cops have this flight or fight response. Basically, if you do this, you're gonna get shot. It's well known across the entire country. If you're gonna act something like that, you have a very high chance of provoking a cop. And if you provoke them, well, there's probably a good chance you're gonna get shot or killed. And that's the worst end of it.
Strangest to ever call 911. On January 3rd, 2023, police officers responded to a civil complaint about a man whose auto work wasn't completed despite making full payment. As the officer approached the complainant, he could immediately sense something was off.
I had an appointment. I had a breathalyzer thing in my car that needs to get swapped out every month, and they do an evaluation on it. I paid for it over the phone by credit card. I already did all that, and now he won't do the work on my car when he's already got my money and everything else.
Now you won't do the work or what?
Yeah, he told me he won't do the work.
The customer said he was there to get his breath alcohol ignition interlock device checked out, which was a red flag in itself. These devices are typically court-ordered for DUI offenders to operate a vehicle. While police aren't supposed to profile individuals based on appearance or situation, this individual had too many things off about him.
Why are you sweating so much?
Because it's hot. I've been sitting in the car for an hour and a half. I got no AC.
Just keep your hands out of your pockets all the time. I understand that. I treat everybody the same way. No disrespect.
He was sweating a lot, which he attributed to the heat, and seemed tense when asked to take his hands out of his pockets. Subsequently, the officer questioned the mechanic, whose testimony was an eye-opener.
What's going on?
Trying to get him out of here, you know, and when I was doing the download, this camera didn't work, okay? And then all of a sudden he blew up on me. Oh, the camera's fine, no, right? I'm on the phone with tech support, kind of remedy the problem. So he got all on my face about it, and I just said, look, I don't need this. And I just packed up my shit and got off the truck, and I pulled it in. I said, you gotta go someplace else.
Most DUI interlock devices are equipped with a camera. These devices detect the driver's breath alcohol level and prevent the vehicle from starting if the level exceeds 0.02 blood alcohol content. The cameras are there to ensure the driver conducts the test genuinely, and tampering with the cameras is a very serious offense.
If you look at the camera face right there, and you just touch it, you can feel the tape residue left on it. I told you that's not doing it. I mean,
Idiot!
I keep telling you.
Okay, I'm sorry. To a degree. But you're stupid if you actually put tape on cameras. because you're not gonna believe what I'm about to say, okay? They literally record you putting tape on the cameras. Like, do you not think things through? Like, if I always hear that from people, or like my cousin, and we're like we play GTA, right? We robbed the casino and all that stuff, all that BS. And he's like, oh, why don't you just spray paint the cameras? I'm like, hey, dude, by the way, if you spray paint the cameras, they'll literally just look at you and spray paint them. Shoot them in real life, and they literally will be, you know, caught as suspicious, and they'll be reported to anybody who's like watching the surveillance. Like, you really need to think things through. Anyway, like, I'm like, yeah, don't commit a crime. I'm just saying, like, just, you kind of use common sense. Oh wait, I'm on the rail.
Drive in here today?
Yeah.
While it wasn't confirmed that the driver personally tampered with the camera, the damage itself raised suspicions. When the officer returned with additional questions, with a backup officer now present, the situation started to escalate.
He said my camera disconnected. He's like, oh, the camera's disconnected. I was like, no, the camera's absolutely not disconnected. If it is, I don't know anything about it. We got to get in the computer and check diagnostics on this. But then he tells the guy,
These guys shouldn't be employed. These guys need to be banned from driving. Okay, there's a few things I say that, like, you know, maybe are defensible, like, maybe they're wrong, but I feel like to a very big degree I'm not wrong when I say this, that why is he even on the road? If he's a repeat DUI offender, like, he's gonna make driving dangerous. I mean, yes, it is a pretty good idea to have him have to start his car with a blood alcohol content level. That's a pretty cool idea. But again, you could easily bypass that. If you were smart at electronics, you could probably, like, or even coding, you could probably code it and alter it to make it show a false positive. I'm sure there's a way to make it show false positives. Anything can be hacked, just given enough time.
Long story short, the guy got his money.
Are you so nervous?
I'm not nervous, dude. I'm frustrated.
Your pupils are pinpoint.
Who cares? I'm high as hell. Is that what you want to hear?
So you drove here high as hell to get
I'm
in.
not high, dude.
Just said.
I was being sarcastic. I was just trying to move this along.
I'm not being
I got high after I got here.
So you admitted you just got high after you got here.
You didn't take that as sarcasm.
The driver can't seem to stop making bad decisions. Firstly, calling the cops while potentially intoxicated, then admitting to driving under the influence of drugs, and later asserting that he was being sarcastic.
Weird.
I know.
Hey, I got high when I got here. Oh, no, that's sarcasm.
My name is Sister Monica Claire.
Oh my god, it's advertising TikTok to me. No, I'm not gonna join your cult. I'm not gonna join the TikTok cult. No TikTok. Say no to TikTok, ban it.
Greater joy than that.
Spark's good. Dude, I'm not joking. But everything from TikTok is bad. Devious Slick, the amount of freaking bigots and hate that is on that site, the amount of absolute, like, echo chamber garbage is on that site.
For what? I would I be in possession of that's the facade.
Isn't it?
He was only being detained
Isn't it?
on suspicion of possession of narcotics. However, in addition to the series of bad decisions, he made another one, which made matters worse.
Narcotics possession? What's the possession at? Where's your possession?
Hey, have a seat.
No.
Have a
Where's
seat.
your possession
Have
at?
a seat.
No, dude.
Have
a seat or you're gonna go to jail. You're not trying to do that. Let me sit down here like a normal person. Did you want me to? No. What's your suspicion?
I'm going to ask you one last.
Is it not illegal?
Sit down. Sit down.
Shut up and cooperate with the cops. Okay, they have to go home to
Get the
families.
leg in.
Actually, come on back out. Now you're getting searched and sent to arrest.
Let me get searched.
Obstruction of justice. Housing officer without weapons.
I'm not resisting.
You just did.
How did I resist?
Go to jail, my dude. I don't play more games.
You're breaking the law.
His situation deteriorated from being detained to now facing arrest for resisting.
No. Dude, you know my dad's an IS. You know my dad's FBI.
No, dude, if I worked for the FBI, if I were the president of the United freaking States, and my son, and if this is my son, I'd be like, nope, you're going to jail. You gotta learn your lesson, buddy. again, if I have, like, my friends, if they did this, I wouldn't stand up for them. Like, you know what? This dude's in the wrong. He literally just snitched on himself that he was high on drugs or something. You can't do that while you're driving, buddy. That's dangerous.
You know what he's doing fucked up, man. Hey, let me talk to you.
No.
You know what he's doing fucked up.
Foot in the car.
Come on, dude. You know what he's doing fucked up.
They searched his vehicle and discovered an unidentified substance, which was later confirmed through testing to be marijuana.
So you're being arrested for resisting without violence. Okay.
You got your body camera on, right?
Yep, it's been recording this entire time.
Okay, great. I'm taking it to trial. I swear to God, I'm taking it to
You're also
trial.
getting a civil citation without
So, without being without anything charged against me, just your suspicion, I can be placed in handcuffs and whipped
Yes,
back
you
to your
can. For
car.
my safety, absolutely.
Absolutely can I.
Yep.
I can sit on the curb right there, just like this, and you can't do anything about it. Well, I'm taking it to trial. I swear to God, I'm taking it to
That's fine.
trial.
You're under arrest. I'll see you at the jail. Move your foot.
He was booked to jail and was charged with resisting without violence and additionally received a civil citation for THC possession. If you're enjoying this video so far, please don't forget to like and subscribe. You might think that last suspect was a little off base for making jokes about being high, but wait until you meet Eric Sims.
And
Eric
then he grabbed my
Sims.
phone, slammed my phone on the ground, jacked me up on my shirt, and told me to get the fuck out of there. Yes, I want him arrested.
On June 8th, 2022, a Wisconsin officer responded to a call at a business in La Crosse from an employee named Eric Sims, reporting an assault. The officer made contact with Eric Sims, unaware of the kind of individual he was dealing with.
Incident today at the office here?
Yes, I want him arrested.
Okay, well, before we get any of that, I need to know what happened.
Alright. The owner called me about a call I did this morning. And she's trying to say that I could have towed the car. I tried to explain to her why I couldn't. She got mad, hung up on me. I came over here to try to, I was coming over here to talk. I got to the door. I was yelling at her. Her son came running out of the bathroom, jacked me up on my shirt, told me to get the fuck out of there. He grabbed me by my shirt and pushed me off of the steps and pushed me into the truck that's right next to the steps. And then I had hit the truck. And then he grabbed my phone, slammed my phone on the ground. I went to go grab it, so I was calling the police. He grabbed my phone again, and he grabbed me by my shirt and holding my phone like that. I told him, I said, you know you're going to jail now. That's an assault.
Eric's account matched what he had told dispatch, but the experienced cop couldn't just arrest the other employee, as Eric had requested, without hearing his side of things first. The officer proceeded to question the other employee, which appeared to be a right move considering the account provided by the employee.
Hello.
Hey.
You're Josh? Have I talked to you out here real quick?
I was in the back room doing some stuff. He comes in the office and instantly, nothing out of his mouth but screaming, just instant screaming, top of his lungs. I step out there and Shay, the other officer guys out there, I'm asking immediately, you need to go. We need to go outside, we'll deal with this later. Continue to scream and be in our face. So we open the door, ask them to leave.
There were discrepancies between the complainant's account and Josh's testimony, highlighting the necessity for cops to gather information from multiple people before taking action. As Josh elaborated on the incident, the officer gained a clearer understanding of the situation and began to grasp the kind of person the complainant is.
Guided him out like this.
Okay.
And then so he walked down the stairs. He tripped down the stairs.
These stairs here?
No,
Oh,
in the garage.
okay.
He tripped down the stairs, kind of stumbled, dropped his phone, and that was that. We've had issues with him yelling before. We've had issues with him being violent before. A while ago, he actually almost ran me and Shay over with his car. I just wanted him out, and to be honest with you, he's a problem. He's a felon. I know he's had past issues in the past. I've given him as many chances as I can. Honestly, the only reason he's still here is because I said let's give him a fair shake and a chance. 8:30 in the morning, coming in, instantly screaming at the owner, who's also a woman. I just don't understand where someone thinks that's okay.
The officer questioned more employees who corroborated the aggressor and had a previous altercation with several other employees. The officer, having consulted all parties, proceeded to handle the matter in the most professional manner, but Eric was out for blood.
So essentially, so you came here yelling and screaming, you're upset with Sue, I get it. That's not acceptable behavior. It doesn't excuse what happened with Josh. So essentially, if you want to pursue charges, then you're also going to be charged with disorderly conduct.
They don't want to pursue charges against you, but you can't come into a place of work yelling and screaming and causing a scene.
Disorderly conduct for a place that I work. Okay, do what you gotta do.
Okay. Is that what you want done? Is that what do you want to be charged with that and have him charged as well, or?
It don't matter. You can go ahead. We both can go to jail. Can I park my car?
Eric basically said he doesn't mind going to jail as long as his alleged assailant goes to jail too, which was very odd, as any person in their right state of mind would typically try to avoid jail. However, the confusion continued as Eric's subsequent actions became even more baffling.
I'll have to make a phone call. I don't think anybody's going to go to jail, but you can be charged with it.
Hey, you want to come down here and get my car? Because now they're talking about that I have to go to jail.
You don't have to go to jail. You guys can
So-
get a signature bond. You don't have to go to jail.
I'm on probation.
Okay. So you still don't have to go to jail.
I don't want him to go to jail. What he fucking did, put his hands on me and slam me in the chalk.
Okay.
You guys are not gonna arrest him? That's bullshit.
Eric seems to have a jail wish, as he went as far as informing the cop about his probation status in an attempt to get himself and the other employee locked up. The cop had further conversations with Josh, telling him Eric wanted to press charges, which clearly didn't sit right with him.
I mean, he's a felon, he's trying to sell me weapons, he's got guns in his possession. I'm not trying to go down that rabbit hole. I just want him gone.
Oh, that's what I told my partner. You guys just want him gone, and just want to cut ties, I guess. So.
Yeah.
Delivering the right message at the right time isn't always easy. But with Vonage SMS API, it's programmatically send and receive text messages from end users all over the globe. And leave worrying about compliance to us. With our SMS API, we've got you covered.
Sick of all the ads like this one? Just head to adskiller.com. Click on Activate Now.
Recognizing that the situation was a minor issue escalating due to their egos, went ahead and made a decision, which, from Eric's reaction, wasn't quite popular with him.
Just based on the information we're getting inside, and based on the totality of what happened here today, you don't have to get arrested, he doesn't have to get arrested. What we're going to do is we're going to issue you both a disorderly conduct ticket.
How are you gonna, he put his hands on me, so you're not gonna arrest him for him putting his hands on me?
I'm not today, no, just based on the
Okay, can I have your supervisor come out, please?
Yeah, I'll give him a call after I issue your ticket, okay?
They both received a $187 ticket for disorderly conduct, much to Eric's dissatisfaction. As the officer went to write the tickets, Eric, not finished with the situation, decided he really needed that jail time.
Go fucking stand over there. Get away from me. Hey, Brandon, over here. Stand over there. Go stand over there. Stop running your mouth. Just don't listen to him. Just don't listen to him.
I would let you do whatever I need to do.
Yeah, I know.
You just threatened me in front of the office.
Don't trespass.
Yes. Why did you come out here though?
Yeah, but you guys say you're fucking act like that. Put his hands on me.
Get in your car and drive away, okay? Things are done here.
That's just bullshit.
Eric, just drive away, you can get your stuff later, okay?
None of them were taken to jail, but had to contend with the tickets for disorderly conduct instead. I don't think we've ever seen anyone who wanted to go to jail as badly as Eric before. However, he just got let off with a ticket. The outcome was very different for the individual in the next case.
Is everyone inside okay?
He said that he killed 2 people, but he was talking about on the game.
On January 5th, 2020,
Seriously?
heavily armed deputies from the Boone County Sheriff's Department swiftly responded to a location following a 911 call in which the caller claimed to have killed 2 people. Upon arrival, they immediately drew their weapons, which made sense given the reported situation.
Dude, turn around. Turn around. Turn around. You got me covered? Alright, just put your hands behind your back. I'm not gonna cuff you right now. Do you have any weapons on you or anything sharp?
The caller, Elijah Matthew, cooperated fully with the officers. However, despite his cooperation, the officers proceeded cautiously, conducting a pat-down for their safety. As they began questioning him, it started to appear that the situation might not be what they initially expected.
What did you say when you What's your name, bud? Okay, you can relax. Okay, so this was just an accident. You call 911. But did you say you killed 2 people or something like that? Okay, how old are you?
17.
You're 17. Do you have a driver's license or no? Okay. Where's your parents at? Okay.
It appeared the 17-year-old caller accidentally dialed emergency services while playing a video game, which was quite reckless, as many victims of swatting haven't been as fortunate. While the cops seemed to believe his explanations, their protocol demanded a thorough investigation. As the caller was a minor, the officer requested to speak with his guardian.
Yeah, there are 4 of them right here. I was playing the game, I had my headset on, and I
butt dialed the police officer actually.
How? Okay, how the hell do you butt dial the cops? Unless you have like, do you have them like, do you have them on like speed dial?
If it's an accident, is this Elijah's mom?
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, so what happened is, I guess he's saying that he was playing a video game, and in the process of accidentally calling 911, he said that he killed 2 people, but he was talking about on the game. So we thought that there was a double murder, so we showed up to your house with a bunch of us. That's why we're here talking to your son, okay? So there's nothing to be worried about, okay?
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, we're just doing our due diligence here, trying to figure everything out and make sure that everybody's okay.
How do you mess up that badly? This is wasting resources.
So, we just wanted to inform you. Are you nearby or no?
No, I'm in Highland Heights at work.
Okay, well, we would like to just check out the inside of the house, if that's okay, just to make sure that...
Put the dogs away?
Yeah, your son was telling us that the dogs need to be put out first, so I just wanted to talk to you before, so we can get your permission, okay?
Yep, that's totally fine.
Alrighty, well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye. Okay, hold on for me. Let me just get my supervisor on speed with us here.
Can you craft batteries from this thing?
The cop's conversation with his mom. However, the cops still had to be very thorough and leave no stone unturned. Following a briefing with his supervisor, a few officers went with Elijah to check in the house. Unfortunately, we couldn't show the search, as the Boone County Sheriff's Office regulations prohibit video coverage inside residences. The cops found nothing suspicious, which corroborated Elijah's account. Accident dialing of the emergency line, and they closed the investigation. If you enjoy videos like this, please like, subscribe, and watch this one.
And cops make a 1 in a million discovery.
Officers often find some crazy things throughout their careers, ranging from strange to highly illegal. Here are some of the most insane
A 69-inch barreled AR-15. I kind of want to see that now. 69-inch barrel AR-15. I mean, 18 inches is standard, but 69-inch AR-15 barrel? Nutty.
Involving a 2017 Camaro on Louisiana Highway 17. The vehicle was caught doing 73 in a 55, which was
that's a little illegal, just a little bit.
Do you have a driver's license? No, sir. Then why are you driving?
I was just...
Okay. Do you have any weapons on you? No, sir. It's okay. I was just asking. What's your name, man?
Michael.
Michael what?
Mitchell.
Michael Mitchell. How old are you, Michael?
Michael Mitchell.
What's your date of birth?
1602.
Is anybody with you? You have insurance? All right, show me your insurance. Whose car is this, man? Your big brother's? You smoking weed today? Look at me.
I did, really. I'm not right now.
Okay. All right, we'll take a look at you. Do you have an ID? Is there any weed in the car, man? Listen, don't stop. Step here to me. Look at me, Michael. Look, make eye contact with me. Step out here. Step over here. Is there any weed in the car? Yes or no?
Just the dude being an ashtray, like,
okay.
Other than that,
anything else?
Yes,
Alright. You be honest with me, I'll be honest with you. I ain't looking for no roaches. You hear me?
Yes, sir.
Is there anything else, man?
Yes, sir.
Okay, it's in the ashtray. Ain't that the cup thing?
Yes, sir.
Anything else?
Yes, sir.
Okay. When did you puff last?
Yes, sir.
Be honest. Because I'm a drug recognition expert.
About an hour ago.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna look at you. But where are you headed right now?
I was headed back home.
Where's home? What's your address? No, stop. Come here. Where do you live? It's easy to answer this. Where do you live? You don't know how to drive to your house?
I was coming from there, how I got lost.
This officer is being fairly confrontational because he's determined that it will be the best approach for a kid like this. It's a kid without a license, who isn't supposed to be driving, and he's scared. If the officer pushes against that fear, the kid is more likely to reveal something that he otherwise wouldn't have. He's already got him on drugs. Unfortunately, there's something much worse in the car that we'll see.
No jetpack fuel.
Know your address?
No, sir.
Okay, come back here. Prop up on this bumper right here, okay?
Come on, it took me a while to figure out my address. By my 17 years old, at least I figured it out. You gotta know how to drive back to your house, my dude.
But there's nothing else in there? No weapons? Nothing? Okay. It's your brother's car?
Maybe people are different. how my brain works, I kind of develop a three-dimensional map in the back of my brain that I refer to when I go to places. And I actually can remember landmarks and stuff. But yes, I don't know if he does that. There's so much garbage on my radar.
Step here. When did all this happen? When?
My brother, he said.
How long ago? Days?
Yeah.
Okay. Come back. Just leave this here. Come back here. Just stay right here in front of my car. Michael Mitchell, 61002. Hey, Jeff. Hey, it's Jesse again. I'm sorry to bother you. I got this orange and black Chevy Camaro stopped for speeding, 73 or 55, and it's got bullet holes all in the driver's side, right by the door.
Driving a car riddled with bullet holes isn't in itself a crime, but it generally makes officers stop and wonder what could have caused it. In some hunting states,
GTA
it's
stuff.
fairly common for a shot.
I swear, GTA cops do not have that logic. You can literally have your car crushed, shot up, completely decimated by bullets, and you're like, nothing that much. Ah, look at that. A nice off-roader. Got a sports car. A 2002 Chevy truck that looks like it's been rolled with approximately 578 small caliber rifle rounds. Random pickup truck.
Pierce a door or something. In this case, however, the officer clearly thinks there's something else going on.
Yeah, bullet holes in the driver's seat. That doesn't seem way too friendly.
But he don't even know the address down here, but like right behind the driver's side door, there's like 2 or 3 bullet holes in that thing.
Bullet holes in that thing.
2 or 3 days ago, his brother name on the car on the registration, so it ain't nothing ringing a bell. I just wanted to see if y'all are working anything or looking at anything. His brother said his car was in something 2 nights ago. Now he says he lives in Winsboro, but he's got a Richwood address, and the car comes back out of Monroe, and he's got this he's got a GPS thing put in, but he don't even know the address, so he's lying about a bunch of junk. Okay, well, I got somebody pulling up behind my scooter. I thank you, brother. Hey, now, who are you?
I'm Anthony Robin. I'm scared me to death.
Well, how are y'all here?
Cause my people from
What do you mean they were looking for him?
They looking for him. The car missing. Hey.
Okay, give it a call. Hey, man.
What are you gonna find?
This is good. Sir? Okay, he's not giving that name. No. First off, hold up. I'm Trooper Nelson, Louisiana State Police. Who am I talking to? Okay, what? His name is Michael Robinson? Okay, he's not giving that name, though. He's giving another name. He said he needs his phone back. I'll call you on a block line in a minute, okay? All right, let me ask you something. Did you give me your right name?
Yes, sir.
What's your name?
Don't lie.
Take your hat off. You got plats in your head?
Michael Mitchell sounds like the most random name I've ever seen. That literally sounds like it came up with that name at the top of your head.
Monroe? Richwood. You don't live in Winsboro. Why would you try to bluff me on that? Because I already knew that before this guy said something. You better stop lying to me right now. You're going to be in jail.
I'm just going to my sister's.
To your sister's? So when I kept asking you where you live, you don't even know because this ain't even your house. You better get some act right in you and stop lying to me, or I swear to God you're fixing to go to jail. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
That's the last freaking lie you better tell me. What's your last name? What's this Robinson last name? Michael Robinson. That's your brother. Who took the car? Who took that car from whoever it belonged to? Michael Robinson gave you permission to drive this car?
Yes, sir.
Who gave him permission?
Yes, sir.
Say it, please.
It's very unlikely for someone with a license and a nice car to risk lending it to somebody underage. It's not unheard of course, but it's much more likely that he stole it from his brother without asking.
All right, sir, what's your name? What's your name? Okay, has this car been reported missing?
And that must mean that the center connector pillar
Yes, sir. Okay, I'll talk
is
to them.
over
All right?
here.
Hey, Chad. Like, this looks close. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah. And the boy, what I'm being told is that the boy who gave him permission to use the car is missing. So he's lying his ass off. We go looking for the person who owns the car, find out that the son of the owner of the car is missing. And now we got bullet holes all in the car. I got you. So, something's... The only thing he lied about was his address in Winsboro. So, he don't have a driver's license, but he lied about living down here. I don't think... I remember what he thought that was going to do. But there's a Richwood. And the car is registered out of Monroe. I just looked in the console, the center console. He had a doobie in the ashtray thing. But I really didn't give a good look.
We find out here that the person who regularly drives this car is missing. Unfortunately, we're about to see why this case resulted in such a massive discovery.
See, I'm gonna do the obvious thing I want to do. Hey. Yep. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
Where was it?
Don't move. You understand? Don't move.
We obviously cannot show you exactly what was in the trunk of this car, but it was the deceased body of 23-year-old Michael Robinson. The driver didn't deny it or anything either. He seemed resigned once he saw that they were opening up the trunk.
You have the right to remain silent.
Dude.
Anything you say may be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to an attorney. Have one present during any questioning. At any time, you can choose not to make any statements or answer any questions. You understand? If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed to represent you by the court. Do you understand? Do you understand? Who is that? Who is that? Who is who? That's Mike. That's Mike. How did Mike get there? Tell me.
Yeah, to me, I knew it. It looked like he shot through the car, killed the guy, stole his car.
Lock this down. F-39 to Region 3.
And this all could have been avoided if he would have not sped, which is scary. A criminal getting away with it.
The driver was later identified completely as Michael Dwayne Mitchell Jr. Per the warrant, Mitchell confessed to his role in an armed robbery that resulted in Robinson's death. Mitchell said he and Cameron Poe, age 19, planned and committed the robbery in Richwood. Poe allegedly shot Robinson multiple times with a handgun. Per the warrant, the suspects then loaded the body into the back of the car. Mitchell told troopers he planned to leave the remains in vehicle at a site provided to him by Poe, but he was stopped before arriving at the location. Both Poe and Mitchell are facing second-degree bail for each suspect is set at $500,000.
Can you imagine actually being the cop to find that? You got some PTSD after that.
And his trial is still ongoing. Finding a dead body is a shocking, horrible discovery. But this next one is shocking.
That poor guy is going to be shocked for life. I feel so bad for the cops that have to actually deal with this. Woo. 92? That's pretty fast. Yeah, buddy. Wait, what did he say? Oh, I thought they said 90 in a 72. Like, 72? That doesn't sound right, but no, I'm just stupid.
Anything else? Just keep your hands out of your pocket. Okay, put it in your pocket. Let me just turn around. Turn over.
just happened. All right, man, go and have a seat up front. We'll get out of this heat. Sorry. I've never been.
This is a fairly unconventional way of conducting a traffic stop, but it's entirely within the officer's right to do it this way. Most officers wouldn't want somebody random getting into the front seat of their squad car, however, because there are a lot of sensitive instruments up front. Overall, this is quite a strange call on the officer's part.
No kidding. I've never seen people do this. I never see cops do this for obvious reasons. Is that helium? Oh, it is helium. 2 units of it appears, yeah. 2 units of helium. Sitting right there, handy and dandy.
I'm just gonna check out the bin. There's one on the dash, one on the door. I have to check out both. What I'll have you do is step out, hang out right here by my front tire, and then I'll check this out, come right back, we'll get this pulled up, okay?
At the very least, the officer is not letting him stay in the front of his car while he's not there to supervise.
I just gotta check the bin on the car. There's one on the dash, and then there's one on the door. While I'm up here, can I talk to you? Yeah, can you hold that window down?
Better, man. I'd have him in the back of the car.
What you guys got going on over there?
This should be the connecting pillar from
The
the home.
officer also reported after the fact that there was a smell of marijuana coming from the vehicle.
Oh, I know what weed smells like. Man. And if you guys don't know what it smells like, if I'm not wrong, it smells like skunk, but worse. Like, you know when you know. When I say you know when you know, I mean you actually know when you know. 'Cause it reeks. It smells so bad. I'm not even against weed either. I'm saying it smells terrible.
Pause to search it if the need arose. Generally, in non-legalized states, officers will always exercise that right.
If you get behind the wheel, just make sure to slow it down. We can handle a lot of crashes. I'm out here just trying to, so people see me, you know what I mean? So take care, okay? It's gonna print out right next to you. Right? Yeah. It's a good setup, man. So before you take off, okay, I gotta address something real quick. So in the car, you're getting an odor of marijuana, okay? Have you guys been smoking in the car? No way. Okay. So have you guys had any marijuana in the car? Anyone smoking around it? Okay. Where did you guys stay while you guys were out?
It's at a hotel and my cousin, there's like these trailers.
And was your mom with you the entire time?
She's been with me.
She's been with you this entire time? And you haven't smoked any marijuana? Because you just showed me the THC.
No, I was gonna buy a thing, but like, look, you see like the thing right there? I don't have a battery to smoke.
No, I get it. But it smells like that.
My mom does have a marijuana card.
She has a marijuana card? Okay.
There's no way we would have smoked because...
Did you guys smoke and then get in the car kind of thing?
No, yeah, we smoked all.
That exists.
She's not even feeling good.
She's not feeling good? Okay. So look, man, I'm a task force officer with Homeland Security. Okay? So that odor of marijuana gives me probable cause to search a vehicle.
So what's the discovery?
Do you have medical marijuana card?
I don't smoke. I haven't smoked already.
So just based off that smell, I'm going to be searching the car, okay? Is there anything illegal in the car?
No, like what's it called? She has a medical marijuana card. So like...
Possession of a medical marijuana card does have an impact on this in some cases, but this is a very complicated issue that is currently evolving. Because marijuana is being legalized in so many states, many people believe that the odor of marijuana is no longer able to give probable cause to officers to search a vehicle. Some judges have even ruled in that direction, stating that because the act wasn't illegal, they didn't have the right to search the car. Even so, because the driver...
I mean, still, you probably should, because, again, even though it's legal, it can be... It has the ability to impair your judgment.
So, like I said, I'm going to search the car. Is there anything illegal in the car? Is there any large amounts of U.S. currency? Over like $10,000? Is there any firearms in the car? No? Is there any methamphetamine in the car? Is there any heroin in the car? Is there any cocaine in the car? Yeah. Is there any fentanyl in the car? Nothing like that? No other illegal drugs like ecstasy, stuff like that? Pills? No? Okay. Cool, man.
gonna have you do is I'm gonna have you go probably up to that I-40 sign, the exit 140. When this is Casino Hotel, I'm gonna talk to you. My mom does have a medicine marijuana. Okay, I'll talk to her. Hello, man. So I'm Officer Rodriguez in New Mexico State Police. Like I was explaining to him, I'm smelling odor of marijuana coming from inside the vehicle. Okay, he's saying that you have a medical marijuana card.
You used that one?
So, yes. Do you haven't had one? Okay. So, although in the state of New Mexico it's legal, federally, marijuana is still a controlled substance. So, like I was telling you,
Yeah. I guess it all comes down to state.
so the odor of the marijuana.
I think it's legal normally. Where's that can I put down?
Okay.
There it is.
No, I get it. Do you have the keys to the car? Where are the keys at? Does he have the keys on him? Okay.
There's the tunnel.
1 second. Actually, can I have you step out for me, man? And then you don't have any weapons on you or anything like that? Okay, so I'm gonna have you also go here to the side. Not as far as him, but you can probably hang out right here where it kind of opens up with the wheels. If you want, I can let you sit in the back of my car, and I'll leave the door open, so you can step out at any time. You get in and get out. Okay.
Both the son and the mother have seemed a bit antsy about having the car searched, but that isn't necessarily cause for concern yet. Unfortunately for them, there is something in their car that will get them in trouble, which we'll see in the next few minutes.
I'm searching the vehicle. I don't need permission.
Subaru! Yay! Yup. They're driving a Subaru. Let's go. Subaru W. Dude, is this gonna be like a cocaine Subaru? Bling, bling, bling. Legacy. Oh, they got Legacy. Oh, darn it. I thought this was gonna be one of my fellow Crosstrek homies.
Stay back over there. Stay back over there. I'm sorry? No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. I'm a task force officer with Homeland Security at the federal agency. I have probable cause to search a car. Yes, I do.
The son seems to get really worried when he realizes that the officer is going through the bags. Because the officer has already declared that he has probable cause and explained it to them, he has full and legal rights to search the car, including any bags inside of it, locked or not.
If you come any closer, you're going to be putting handcuffs. Do you understand? Go back to that side, and I need you to go to the fence, okay?
Yeah. You guys have something to hide.
Okay. No, not right now. Go to the 140 side. Okay. Go to the 140 side. Talk to me. So like I said, I showed you my credentials and everything. I'm a task force officer with Homeland Security. Okay, I'm not messing around with you.
I know you're not, but I don't understand what...
Okay, listen to me. On the federal eyes, marijuana is still illegal. Okay? Do you understand that?
Right, but...
So in New Mexico, it's still illegal. It's legal, not illegal in New Mexico.
I don't understand what...
But I'm a task force officer with a federal agency, which is HSI. So I have the Title 19 authority to search the car.
But you need to have... I don't understand.
The probable cause is the odor of the marijuana.
These people seem to think that because the bags had a form of lock on them, the officer needs a warrant to search them. That is not the case. The probable cause doctrine exists so that officers are able to conduct quick field investigations without waiting for the oftentimes multi-hour or multi-day process of waiting for a warrant, during which time the people could dispose of or move.
Oh, yep, it is. It's one of those Subaru cars. Not SUV, but car.
Same niche as the warrant would in the legal system.
Subaru doesn't only just make SUV, they make cars called Legacy.
So that gives
There's like two legacy models, like the old OG legacy, and then there's like the new legacy.
Okay, still, there's an odor if it's coming from in the car. Doesn't matter if it, you guys, because he even showed me the THC cartridge that he has. So that's just building up my reasonable suspicion and then into that probable cause. Okay? So, yeah, probably. Is there anything illegal?
Not that I know of, there shouldn't be. I went to Arizona and I had to come pick me up because I went down there with a boyfriend who.
You went with him?
I went with a boyfriend who I'm covered in bruises right now.
Okay.
And I just wanted to go home. I had to come pick me up. And a family member died. It's just it's up
Who died?
his aunt.
What's her name?
Lauren.
Okay.
And
So,
I just want to go home.
if you guys just let me, I'd search the car. If nothing's in there, you guys are good to go. But you guys start doing this stuff, you guys are delaying me.
I don't know. I don't understand what to do.
Okay, so I got someone else coming by. Okay, so you guys need to just behave. Okay, if not, he's gonna be put into custody. You guys don't need that, right? Okay, was he with you the entire time, your son?
No, I went down there first.
Did he pick you up? Where were you staying?
His boyfriend.
What's his
Ben.
name? Ben what?
I said never met him or anything.
Ben what? Luhan? Okay. How long have you known him? Okay. Not very long. Where were you staying with him?
His house.
At his house? What's the address?
I don't know the address. He just picked me up like maybe a week ago. Met him online.
Met him online. So where do you live? So where are all the bags for? Those are all yours?
It's whatever you brought. I brought my
Which one's your bag?
I have it with the bouncy.
Which one's his bag? The one with the lock, I'm guessing?
I'm not sure. He came with a few friends and I don't know, they stated I wanted to put some sick.
This.
It's my car.
What did you buy?
It's both of our car. He has to pay for my son.
Your son? Okay.
So both of our
I get it. You guys share it. But who actually went and bought it and did the paperwork on it?
It's under my name.
Under your name? You did it then? Because that tag that I gave you is not supposed to be in the car. The tag that you have.
Really? The license that just came in, I got the call license that just came into the commission.
So that plate is not supposed to be on that car.
That's weird. That's what they need.
Yeah. So that's a dealer tag. Dealers aren't supposed to give that to their customers. Did you guys stop anywhere else along the way? No hotels, nothing like that?
We stayed last night in Gallup.
Stayed in Gallup? Look, if there's anything in the car, I can help you guys out.
Thank you.
You know what I mean?
This person's acting definitely a little bit weird.
If there's anything there, it's not supposed to be in there, you know what I mean? So how long were you guys in Arizona? You and your son at least?
We went down there day before yesterday.
Day before yesterday?
I need to charge my controller.
Now what are you guys going to do now when you get to Rio Rancho?
Family.
Well, I'm just going to be upfront with you. As soon as I go in that bag, you guys start acting up. That's what I'm saying. If there's anything in there, we can try and help you guys out. Get that delivered to whoever it needs to go to, kind of thing. That's what we can offer through Homeland Security. Do you know what I mean? That's the kind of thing we can offer to you guys to help you guys out.
I'm not saying that's what he does, but you should talk to him. Just like I said.
Okay. Well, I'm going to put you in handcuffs, okay? Because I don't want you running off. Or I'm going to wait till the other girl.
I don't know what he has in the trunk.
So, locked backpack in the back. Probably. As soon as I go into it, these are active. So, hang out with mom and we'll talk to you. Let's start all over, okay? Mr. Senna. Okay, Mr. Senna. So, like I was telling you earlier, okay? I'm a task force officer with Homeland Security.
Weed, there is no weed.
Okay.
There's no smell.
Okay, I'm telling you.
You're saying that.
Okay, I'm not just saying that. I'm saying that because I smelled it as soon as that window opened up. That's why you guys rolled 3 windows down, okay? I'm not done, okay? So, Mr. Senna, like I was telling your mom, I work with Homeland Security.
Subaru weed.
So if I just do the window, it'll be alright?
Weed
So if you
Subaru?
have something in there that
Weederoo?
needs to be delivered to somebody, we can help you get that
I'm
delivered.
just questioning myself right now. These guys are gonna get busted sooner or later.
Because the way it is right now, whatever you have in there, you're not looking at state charges, man. You're looking at federal charges. I'm not trying to lie to you. I'm not messing with you. I showed you my credentials. Homeland Security. That means we'll do a controlled delivery. We'll deliver it to them. Okay, we'll give them big stuff. And we'll take those guys down. We don't want you, man. We want the bigger guys on the chain.
This is, in fact, something that Homeland Security does. They offer plea deals or assistance to the smaller pawns in the drug trade, and then complete their side of the bargain with fake drugs in a sort of sting operation. It's worked effectively in many cases over the years.
I get it, man. I'm not judging you. I'm not doing anything to you, okay, man? I get it. You're probably in a rough spot. You gotta do something. So let's get it to where it needs to go. If you have something, we need to talk to each side. But what's in the car, man? Weed and what? Like, well, you need a warrant for the bag. I don't, man. I don't. I have a lawyer.
Come on, get to it already.
I really don't, man. And I'm not messing with you. No, I know. Any federal authority, any federal agency, they smell weed and boom, they search. No, we're not doing that. Okay. Is there anything else? No, you cannot search the vehicle. Okay. Because the bags are locked. I know my rights. That's not how it works, man. I know the rights.
Do you have to have a warrant to search locked items?
I smell it. That's probable cause to search it.
Oh, I had to search that. The Supreme Court has expressed a strong preference that law enforcement officers obtain a search warrant before conducting a search of any kind. Searching a locked container is no different. Oh, okay. Yeah, because there's like a lot of people that say, oh, why don't they just break in their house? No, yeah. For people that don't live in the United States, you have to have this thing called a warrant, and then they can go into your house.
So look, let me go take a look at the car, then we'll go from there.
The weed Subaru. Uh-oh.
It sounds like he's trying to get together with his mom so that the two of them can work out a story together. They absolutely should have had something like that figured out ahead of time in case of a situation like this. Officers deliberately keep people apart so they can't corroborate a story together.
You're making me uncomfortable, dude. Okay. So I can get an agent on the phone if you want to talk to them. But what's in the car, dude? Just be honest. I'm going to search it. Whether you try and mess with me after the fact and you go in handcuffs and it doesn't work out for you, and you end up just getting the federal charges and not helping out, it's up to you. What should I do? Okay, do me 1 second. Turn around. All right, fine. I'll do the control line. Turn around. I'm just going to get the THC thing out of your pocket. Okay. Let's come over here. Do you want to really talk to your mom about it? So, your mom, right? I'm trying to explore options with him because, sure, I'm in a state police uniform, right? But I work for Homeland Security. I don't want him. I want the bigger guy on the chain.
Right, you're sitting above driving by right now and seeing what's talking.
True. You guys are delaying this process by talking and asking questions, and I get it. You guys want to be informed on it. But if there's something in there, we replace it, we go down, we take down that guy, okay? And I don't know, but usually when people cooperate, it lessens stuff for them. You know what I mean? So I'm just throwing it up in the air. And that's why it's up to you. It's not up to me. I'm not forcing you by any means, okay? I'm leaving it up to you.
I'm gonna move. This rail's not gonna be accurate at this first hit, but that doesn't matter. Because there's a lot of astronium on that hill, and I don't want to mine it and destroy the astronium supply. I don't want to mine it. I don't want to mine it with my drill. I want to mine it with an auto extractor.
What else is in there, dude? Just be honest. What are we gonna do? You wanna do a control? Okay, have a seat. And I need you to go down 20 feet, have a seat. No, not right now. I need you especially a little bit further, okay?
Agreeing to do the fake drop was probably the smartest thing for these two, depending on what the officer finds inside the car. At the very least, it will give them the chance of a reduced sentence.
My supervisor's coming, and right now he's getting on the phone with Homeland Security, okay? So, like I was telling you, Mr. Senna, I get it, man. I'm not judging you, okay? We want to make sure that we get the bigger guy on the chain. Okay? Doesn't matter if you have locks on the bags, whatever's in that car is being searched.
During the phone call, the son told the officer that he believed the car might have a tracking device installed that would be watching for situations like this. With that in mind, the officer made the call to move the car to a nearby casino's parking lot, where he would conduct a full search. During the final search,
I mean, Supers do have factory tracking this. They should have.
A large amount of marijuana and a kilogram of heroin. This is an absolutely massive stash of drugs.
Wait, hold on.
Many people say don't break the law, while
hold on.
And a kilogram of heroin. Search. During the final search, the officer found a whopping 160,000 fentanyl pills, a large amount of marijuana, and a kilogram of heroin.
160 fentanyl pills?
Massive stash of drugs. There is a reason many people
that is
say
a
don't break
mule
the law while breaking the law. If they hadn't been speeding, they likely wouldn't have been pulled over and would have gotten to where they wanted to go. This case is very new, and the trial is still ongoing.
That's a mule right there.
Two of them will be able to get out of this. The amount of drugs is unreal, but this next case is something else. This incredibly nerve-wracking high-speed chase happened in July of 2022, when Florida Keys sheriff's deputies observed a white car.
I feel so weird at 2020. It was like 4 years ago.
Per hour. The chase then ensued, during which the car sped up, swerving and nearly hitting other vehicles on the road. Eventually, however, he pulled over, and we come to where we are now.
How many people in the car? Get out of the car! Get out of the car! Get out of the car right
Ooh, he's aggressive.
Hands up in the air!
Oh, aggressive speaking.
Turn around. Do not face me. Turn around. Just walk right here. Walk right here. Shut the fuck up. Get right over here. I don't give a who you are. Get on your knees.
Ooh, he ain't messing around.
Lay it on the car. Then you'll listen to me when I tell you to get on your knees. Clear.
The crazy discovery in this instance is that the person endangering everybody's life on the road that night was a cop. At least, he's claiming to be. He's not listening very well to what he's being told to do. And starting a high-speed chase with other officers is not the best way to go about things.
Clear. You used to work for Miami-Dade. I do that. Stand there. Thank you, when it comes to be quiet. Don't say another word. You hear me?
the officer instructs the man not to say another word has been pretty heavily torn apart by commenters. Some believe he was trying to help him by telling him to stay quiet as some sort of cop brotherhood. Others claimed that he didn't want him to talk yet because he hadn't been read his Miranda rights, and therefore anything said would be harder to use in court. It's a mixed bag and impossible to tell what is truly correct.
Gotta check this car. There's guns, radios, and all kinds of holy Jesus. Well, that wasn't on when he passed me. No, he's drunk. Son of a. Boss, what's your first name? Don. Don? Donovan. That's your first name? Don't say anything just yet. Understand me? You know how this goes. I don't want to. Quiet. Before I ask you any questions, you must understand your rights. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can't be used against you in court. Do you understand each of these rights I explained to you?
I get it, brother.
With these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to me now?
No, sir.
Okay. I feel you're impaired.
Me?
Yeah. No. Okay. Are you willing to perform field sobriety exercise to dispel my suspicion that you're impaired?
No, sir.
No. Okay.
The arrested man, evidently named Donovan, refused to participate in any field sobriety tests. It is absolutely within his rights to do this in Florida. Field sobriety tests in Florida are generally more for the driver's benefit, as they allow them to disprove any allegations of impaired driving. Without taking the tests, the officer will simply make the arrest anyway. What he is not allowed is to reject the breathalyzer test, as this falls under the concept of implied consent.
Is this an agency vehicle? Yes, sir. It's an agency car. I just asked them how to run the tag. I just got here.
Tap that way I can actually have it, you know, be extracting as I work.
Everything is agency related. Yeah, we need to take and store it, because I don't want to be responsible for link cars, firearms. Yep. Yeah, we can ask if we can do them solid and let them know that they got all here. If they have somebody local that can come and pick it up, I don't mind doing the property receipt. That's not the reason. I'm just saying, Scott. It was this guy, it was Andy? I clocked him at 107. I got him at 111. And I know he saw my lights. Oh, yeah. As soon as he got me, he never slowed down, so I was directly behind him and he still kept going. He was waving in and out of traffic. And he's not on duty, so he shouldn't be running code. But he didn't have, those lights were not on. No, those lights weren't on when he passed me.
It's evident that situations like this aren't very common, so there isn't a hard and fast rule on what they're supposed to do. This arrest is being made outside of Miami-Dade, where Donovan worked as an officer. So what's likely going to happen is that these officers are going to record everything being confiscated, keep it for a short while, and then return it to their sister police force in due time.
Whatever you get, here's a box. You can toss all this stuff that we need to take. I'm going to take him to the Roth. If you just want to drop it off, or we'll help you. Yeah. So I'll leave this here so you have somewhere to put everything. Rest of the Jesus Christ. Donovan, I'm trying to get all your stuff to somebody safe. Can we contact your immediate supervisor? Yes, sir. Okay. We don't want to leave all your. We don't want to put it into property. We want to see if we can get it to a supervisor. Okay. Preferably your supervisor. Keep it under wraps, bro. This is not the highlight of my day.
I know that.
Bro.
Sorry, brother, but...
Yep, don't say anything else.
Rojas was arrested and is facing charges of fleeing and eluding, along with a suspected DUI. Following the arrest, Rojas was relieved of his duties at the Miami-Dade Police Department without pay. He won't be endangering the public as a police officer any longer. If you thought discovering a cop in a high-speed chase was crazy, though, you aren't ready for what they find in this next one.
Look at what Cuyahoga County Sheriff's deputies saw opening a bag filled with guns and
Whoa.
firepower caught at a checkpoint in the Justice Center.
Is that
Deputies say last...
Is that a Mac 10? Is that a Mac? Oh, I'd say that's it looks like an Uzi, but an Uzi has a lot more metal on it. That looks like it has a ton of polymer. It can't be an Uzi. It looks like a Mac, like a very early. Not really. I want to say a very modernized Mac. Whatever it is, it looks like an assault gun. No, I don't mean like it looks like an automatic assault gun.
backpack.
It's a magazine and
Why did you bring it in the courthouse?
we got chased.
Well, body camera video shows investigators
Called
do
it.
not
It was a Mac.
understand why anyone would bring guns into a courthouse complex.
This man is Linnell Williams, and as you just saw, he brought a bag filled with guns and ammo into a courtroom. Not only is this incredibly illegal, it's also a very easy way to get all of your guns taken away from you.
When I first came in here, I was going to say to the female officer, before I stepped in, I got something, but anything was happening so fast in the line.
What was the main purpose of you coming down here?
It was being chased.
Chased by who?
Deputies found Linnell Williams had come here with his mother, Andrea, to see about a protection order. But listen.
The story is so deep, what's about to come on, I'd rather for y'all to talk to her about that. We getting chased by multiple cars. That's why, if y'all notice, I turned my head because I don't know who is who.
Is this your phone?
Yes, sir.
Deputies arrested the son and his mother. Investigators say at the checkpoint, they found her actions a little odd, so they hauled her in too.
It's worth pointing out that at this point, there is no proof of what the son was saying. It's unknown whether they were actually being chased, but in a few minutes, we'll see that there is an issue that has arisen with one of Andrea's ex-boyfriends.
He's okay. He's in the county jail. Yes, ma'am. We'll explain to you later on, okay?
Mother and son both hit with weapons charges for the guns at the Justice Center. Then the I-team uncovered this. Cleveland Heights Police also filed
Of
a charge
course, it's
against Andrea
Cleveland.
Williams. Records show she is suspected of shooting up a house, the home of an ex-boyfriend.
You had this in the hospital too?
Yes, they took me to the back room.
Andrea is suspected of shooting up the house of one of her ex-partners, which throws a bit of a damper on her story of being chased by one of them in the courtroom. It also makes their claim of the guns being for protection much less credible. There are no records of them showing up to any of the hospitals in the area, especially with so much firepower.
Linnell Williams also said he and his mother had just been to a hospital with the guns, though he couldn't explain which hospital. Mom and son now have to explain having guns in the Justice Center.
But you can't bring this in here.
I know everything happened so fast.
Both of them were arrested and held on $100,000 bond, charged with felony counts of illegal conveyance, possession or control of a deadly weapon in a courthouse, and carrying a concealed weapon. Their cases are still ongoing, so make sure to subscribe so that we can keep you up to date on what's happening next. If you thought this massive gun stash was a crazy find, however, then you're not ready for what was discovered in this next one. In mid-August of 2023, Florida troopers from the Criminal Addiction United noticed a vehicle traveling at a very high rate of speed with an illegal tint. Before the stop, it was also reported by a driver that 2 boxes fell out of the vehicle, which would later be found to be filled with illegal substances.
Okay, you got that rental agreement with you, your license with you? Yeah, driver's license on you, sir. Where you coming from today? You coming from Oklahoma? So from Ohio, heading back home? You flew up there to Ohio? What took you to Ohio?
Dude, that audio is so terrible.
No weapons or anything here? I tell you, if you roll the windows up, and then turn your car off and come back here with me, okay?
It's worth noting here that after the stop finished, the officer reported that the driver seemed very nervous when he was initially pulled over. This is part of the reason why he asked him to step out of the vehicle.
Nothing on you. Just some cigarettes or something. I got you. Come on over here. I got you. Hang tight right there by that tire for me.
I see you. Like, why did you tell me? Because they said 25. The rental?
Yeah.
I said that's 25%.
They're very likely talking about the legal tint reflectiveness, as the limit for that is 20, which is illegal. If that were the only thing wrong here, he would likely be issued a fix-it ticket and be on his way. Unfortunately for him, the
Wait, of what?
As soon as the K9...
Get with me, okay?
for that is 25...
Yeah?
200 pounds of weed.
As soon as the K9 was
Bruh.
brought up, the man knew that he was pretty much screwed.
Yeah,
He
you
started
are.
asking about
Screwed
making
doesn't
his
even
phone
begin
call.
to
He also said that there
describe
are
how bad. Like,
200 pounds of weed,
yeah,
which
you're
is
more
worth
than
a
screwed, buddy.
lot of money. It turned out to be 250 pounds of weed, as well as $300,000.
That is heavier than the coins I've ever carried in my car simultaneously. That is insane.
And $500,000 worth of drugs.
You can put it in my front seat.
There's a better spot for you back here. We'll get you some more air, okay? Yeah. True. Just how about put your shoes in your head? You're right, dude.
We got day shift. We got administrative about that. Can you go grab my phone? I'm not gonna make any phone calls right now.
Hey, man, put your feet right here in your shoes.
The suspect did faint in the police car, and it took him a few minutes to wake back up. The police in the meantime called for paramedics who would arrive shortly. The suspect was arrested and charged with drug trafficking and is currently being held without bond while awaiting his trial. It's not every day that police officers get such a big find, and it was definitely a discovery worth talking about for that initial officer.
Until teens realize they can talk.
Everyone knows that teenagers have some dumb moments. But these teenagers take that stupidity to a whole level. By not only doing dumb things, but illegal things.
Thank God you didn't hit anyone.
This is what happens when entitled teenagers break the law.
Hey, if y'all want to sell water bottles, that's fine. Stay out of the streets, though. Because you got... It's all over when we're walking. You guys are all... just stay out of the streets. Just stay out of the streets. That's all I'm asking. I'm telling you right now, they're calling
Just stay off the streets. You won't get hit and you won't get in trouble. That's like a double whammy.
You want me to write you a ticket for impeding traffic? You're probably right. I probably should. No, you're right. You're right. Oh, now you're gonna run. Okay, yeah. That's probably good for you, too. Keep it up. Okay. Have a good day. Have a good day. Okay. Well, you're the one that said write you a ticket. Now you don't want. Now you're gonna walk away. You really want to have a bet on that? I guarantee. Stay out of the roadway. Stay out of the roadway. All right. You want to deal with it?
If she has said I'm a minor, guess what, buddy? There's a thing called juvie.
You too. Come here. Put your hands on your back. Put your hands on your back. Put your hands on your back. Stop resisting. Stop resisting. Stop resisting. You're gonna get tired. Stop resisting.
These teens were selling water bottles to drivers on a hot day. It's a simple way to make a couple bucks as teens, and people do it all over the world. The officer made a simple request: stay out of the road. By weaving in between cars and traffic, they're creating a danger to themselves and the cars. He gave them every opportunity to walk away, and now they seem surprised that they're actually being detained.
Now you just lost your daily income for all those water bottles you've been selling. So who's losing here? Can these people really not understand what get out of the road means? It means get out of the frickin' road and let people actually go on with their daily lives.
Very, very dangerous. There is a lot of bad blood towards cops, and quite a bit of it is justified.
What? Wait, what is it? What town?
Situations like these are very, very dangerous. There is a lot of bad blood towards cops, and quite a bit of it is justified. But in situations like this, where a horde of people become angry because of a lawful arrest, things spiral incredibly quickly. And in situations where it's the officer against what looks like 20 or 30 people, all of which have the possibility of carrying weapons, you can understand why things get hairy. Especially because they all flood out into the road, seemingly as an act of defiance. The officer in this instance truly is trying to keep everyone safe and is being disregarded.
I have 4 random QTs.
There's a wide misconception that officers have to inform someone of what they're being detained for before they're cuffed. That is not the case. They are allowed to control the situation, cuff the person, put them in the squad car, and once everything is calmed down, then they tell you what you're being detained for. Resisting because you don't know what you're being arrested for is a quick ticket to having a resisting arrest charge thrown on top of it.
Relax. I gave you a lawful order. I told you.
Like you're literally just get out of the road. It's more safe for you and other people. Because you're in the middle of the road. You know, where people need to travel, go to work.
Oh, this is your bag? It's a BB gun. It's a hands on your back. Put your hands on your back. Stop resisting. You gotta.
It's not funny.
Don't resist. It makes things worse, my guy.
I don't think we do. There's no use of force being used.
The officer opened the bag and found what, to him, looked like a firearm. The person claims that it's a BB gun, but in the current situation, where there's a crowd of angry people, he can't take that risk.
I understand the cop in that situation. You can't take that risk.
Stupid. Who rolls around with it? How old are you?
It's a BB gun.
Why would you roll around with that? Why?
It was in the bag. We just didn't watch it, bro. Ah, that's my bag.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I'm gonna start extracting Astroneum now, because if I start after I'm done, I'm gonna have no time. Because it takes a while to extract, like a long time to extract Astroneum from these piles, and I need to start now. Not later. Plus, I could always use some more Astroneum.
Have you ever been in trouble or anything? Ever been involved with the police at all? You're not gonna pop into my system at all? Okay. You got do you ever get issued like a state ID or anything like that? ID card? No. Okay. I get that job, but I'm gonna go get it. Okay, no, I'm just asking. Because it's just gonna be easier to pull up the picture in the system. Alright. This one. No, you can go over there. We're not dealing with you. No. Slide up. I want to start getting these cars in a line so we get traffic. Okay. Yeah. We'll slide forward so we can get the cars pulled in a line. We're going to slide forward so we get these cars in a line. Going nowhere? No, you go to jail. For real? What? Yes, for obstruction. Obstruction? Yep. How long? How long is it between you and the judge? I told you guys multiple times. You didn't step out of the room. Stop and listen. I gave you 2 ears and 1 mouth, so you need to use it. Alright, can I talk to you though? Absolutely. Once I'm done explaining this, I told you multiple times, stay out of the roadway. As soon as I got out of the roadway to detain you to get your information, which I'm allowed to do. Alright, so look, you did. So I'm not done talking. I'm not done talking. So once I tried to get your information, you continuously tried to remove your arms from my hands. That is obstruction. You are trying to. But why are you touching me for it? Because I told you guys multiple times, stay on the street. You did not say, I can't get a hold of you because you're a minor. That's what I said.
Stop arguing, dude. You're not gonna have a good time. Huh. That's weird. Wonder where that white undermod is.
That bag mine though. The bag is mine.
I don't have it.
The bag mine. Okay, it's gonna go with you. Alright, that's my money,
Yeah.
my phone, my charger, my everything in here. Yeah, we got it right here. Alright, I need that. Hey, free me, y'all!
Having a replica gun is an issue for many reasons. There have been plenty of instances where someone robs a store with a fake gun. If people believe it's real, they're going to do anything the person asks. It's not inherently illegal to own a replica, but using it in any sort of crime or brandishing it like a real firearm will usually get you in the same amount of trouble as a real one would.
Good point.
Your other window's up and the AC's rolling. I'm not rolling this down so you can yell back and forth. No, you aren't. I'm not playing the games. Okay. No. Nope. I told you it's pretty simple. Stay out of the roadway. And instead of doing so, look, man, there's no talking to you because you're just gonna keep talking over me, so that's fine. So in doing so, all you had to do was say, "My bad, I'll stay off the roadway." You guys
big chunk of Astroneum.
But you don't want to do that. You want to be disrespectful. You want to keep getting in the streets. You want to throw water bottles at people. So no, I ain't playing the game no more.
This was de-escalated quite professionally in the end. Only 2 teenagers were arrested, and the girl with the fake gun was let free. The police have asked the county to figure out locations where the teens can sell water safely and without obstructing traffic. Cincinnati City Manager John Kerp says his office is working with the teens and the police department to use what happened as a learning opportunity for everyone involved. Overall, the arrests went decently smoothly here. The same cannot be said for this next case.
They're actually cheering on the guy escaping the cops. This is seriously what my generation has become.
The teenager you see escaping a police car here is Dominic Glass. He was having his spring break in Florida when, like plenty of other teenagers, he did something stupid and got arrested. This clip is very fast-paced, so if you didn't see it, the 2 officers who placed him in the back seat were walking back towards the front of the vehicle when someone in the crowd stepped forward and opened the car door. Dominic took that opportunity to run.
That actually hurts to watch.
The chase ended for Dominic when an officer caught up to him and pointed a weapon at him. It's
yes,
unclear
they
whether
actually
or not
got
it was
him.
an actual firearm or some sort of teaser or stun gun, but either way, that's how the chase ended. Glass was apprehended following an altercation at the beach, as per the arrest affidavit. Law enforcement from the Clearwater Police Department arrived at the beach near Pier 60 around 7 p.m. on March 17th of 2021. Officers observed Glass and another teenager, identified as Ian Donald Combs, in the arrest report, engaged in headlocks, disregarding commands from the officers to cease their scuffle. The report highlighted that the entire beach altercation was recorded on an officer's body camera. Glass was subsequently detained for disorderly conduct. He exhibited resistance by concealing both hands under his body while holding them clasped together. Inmate records indicate Glass was held in custody for a single day before posting a cash bond for release. Court record from the Pinellas County reflect the assignment of a public defender for Glass, who now faces multiple charges: second-degree felony escape, first-degree misdemeanor resisting an officer without violence, and second-degree misdemeanor disorderly conduct. As part of his release conditions, the judge ordered Glass to refrain from visiting Clearwater Beach for the remainder of his spring break. This was a dumb teen getting into a fight on the beach. The next case is a lot more sinister.
Dude, bro! Stop! Stop! I'm sorry, I didn't know you were you.
Get on the ground.
Let me turn around.
Get on your stomach.
I'm putting my hands behind. Stop.
89, come south from the alley.
I'm on the ground. What do you want me to do?
On October 1st, 2022, police were on patrol in La Crosse, Wisconsin during Oktoberfest. When they were dispatched to a troubled party call,
German
it
thing.
was reported that a male had just beaten a female and fled on foot. And as the police were calling out his direction, an officer on bike patrol saw him run into an alley.
Look at my hand. Look at my...
As a brief note, the footage shows Weston's nose bleeding before the altercation with the officer. It was not caused by him being thrown to the ground.
90's here. It's detained. Yep.
You guys are just gonna let me sit through a bloody nose? Well, get your help, buddy. Just relax. You ain't doing... Alright, bust it up. You're not doing anything about it. Well, sit you up.
You want to sit up?
Shoes on my feet. Hold on. Hold on.
Come on. What up, buddy? Put my glove down. I'll sit you up.
Hey, stop. What are you doing? Stop. Dude. No, stop. I'm trying to put my shoes on.
Came out. Saw me.
You attacked me for no reason.
Sure, run from me.
Can you give me a... No. Now scoot back and sit up against this. No, stop. Let me put my shoes on. You're just sitting here, okay? No, I'm not. You have my shirt. Yeah, there you go. Lean sideways.
Can you put my shoes on my feet?
Sure.
You're not going to do that, are you?
We will.
Relax. Do it.
Relax.
You guys are f***ing over right now.
Is your nose okay?
Apparently
Do
not.
you want an ambulance to come check it out?
No.
No?
I didn't do anything wrong. Tell me what I did wrong. What did I
Ran
do
from the
wrong?
police.
Oh, you're from the police. What did I do wrong?
That's what you did. You can't run from us, bud.
I didn't run
Someone
from
said you were fighting with someone.
I didn't run from you.
Oh, okay. My bad.
I just walked away fastly. He didn't. Yeah, guys. These guys are wrong. He clearly didn't run away from the cops. He just walked away a little bit fast. That's all he did. No biggie.
Claiming that he didn't run from the officer, who literally just chased him, doesn't seem like a viable strategy.
I didn't fight anybody and I don't run from you.
You guys need water?
No thanks.
Hey, bro, I would like water, yeah, because I'm being detained for no reason.
Get me out here.
I didn't even know it was you. As soon as I realized that he talks asking me to stop.
So you'll be cool with
Yeah,
us
I'm
now?
not.
So you'll be cool with us now?
No, it's the fact that I didn't do anything wrong and you tackled me for no reason. I didn't even do anything wrong.
Yeah, we had a bunch of people calling saying you hit some female, so that's what we're
Yeah, I'd
investigating.
like to see somebody prove that I hit a female. I don't do that.
I hope not.
A female is a female. You don't hit them.
I agree.
It's blood point proven.
I know. Well, that's hopefully that's not the case.
You don't touch me.
What's your name, bud?
That does not matter.
Okay.
Until you prove the fact that I've done something wrong.
You sure your nose is okay? You don't want to have someone check it out? You think it's broke or just bleeding? Just bleeding? Okay.
You guys,
We won't mess with it if you don't want to mess with it.
you guys don't accept me wrong. I didn't do anything wrong. If you really think I hit a female man,
We had a bunch of
it's
people
under,
calling and saying
it's
you
under. I never hit a woman. That's man. You don't hit women. You don't hit women. Yeah, you want to talk? You don't hit women.
Now, if he actually did hit him, now you repeat that. Oh, you don't hit women.
I don't give a f*** if you're a cop. You don't hit women. I'm sorry, but I don't give a f*** you guys are. You don't hit women, correct?
Yeah, we stop people that hit women.
No, exactly. You guys don't hit women, correct?
Correct. We agree.
Exactly my point. I don't hit women. That's dumb.
I agree.
I'll turn around now that they're out of the.
That's a nice wall. It's Louis Vuitton, huh?
It wasn't mine. It was a gift from my girlfriend.
Really? It's a nice wall.
Correct. That's why I didn't buy it. That's too much money.
If what he's saying is true, then he shouldn't have any issue with the police looking into the several calls they received about him hitting a woman. He also
I'm gonna go get some cookies. I'll be right back. That's all. Dude, that is a full green bar. It is like, there's a lot of Astroneer. It takes a while to extract it. That's why it's good that we start now. quick. Just a quick warning. If you hear a lot of raging upstairs, I think you guys know what it is. But my mom is like now a Swiftie apparently, and the Super Bowl is playing. I'm not good at I almost called it baseball. Wow. I'm not good at football, but apparently the 49ers are scoring like 22-19, and it's a minute in the 5th segment. And apparently there's a good chance they might lose. Oh God. There's gonna be a rage fest upstairs. Oh God. My family's not a football family at all. Yes, I know I've just sinned and I should be shot down and executed. But yeah, I'm not a football person. You can hear her upstairs. On the other hand, my mom made some cookies. Oh my. Dude, the brightness on this camera is so bad. Yeah, look at the cookies. Wow, you actually cannot see anything on this camera. I'm gonna go adjust it. Yeah, the camera's just that bad. There's a lot of astronium packed into this one spot. It's best for this machine to start extracting right now.
Have run from the police because that's a crime in and of itself. But that's besides the point.
If we find out that you didn't get any money, we'll cut you a ticket and we'll get you out of here. Why?
I might have to stop playing for a second while I eat this cookie because they are freshly clocked. Ow!
You can't call, I can call her for you. I can't take you out of here. If I can click the button and you talk to her, let's do it. Okay, let's wait until we talk to her. I was raised right.
My mouth's about to be messy.
So we can go make sure she's okay.
Ah.
Well, if you advocate for women, you'd want her checked on, don't you?
I agree, but I'm not going to tell you where she is if I don't know where she is.
What's her name?
That does not matter.
You're not helping your case, bud.
I can call her for you, and you can ask her if I assaulted her.
Well, okay, we might have you do that then.
I didn't do anything wrong. I tried to talk to her.
Oh, you're...
Sorry. I tried talking, I got punched in the nose for it.
Who punched you?
That does not matter.
Earlier, he attempted to claim that the police were the ones that caused his nosebleed, but here, he admits that somebody punched him.
No, it's not when we're all done. It's whenever we want.
Where'd you read that? Do you watch that on TV or something?
It's called the law.
That's
what have I done wrong? What can you prove me that I've done wrong?
I already told you.
I've done nothing wrong. You can't prove that I've done nothing wrong.
We can, actually. That's why
Okay, then prove it and charge me. I would like to see my lawyer prove you guys wrong.
We can work on it.
Okay.
Then charge me.
I'd like to see that too.
That's what we're working on, dude.
And put me in jail. My lawyer will have a field day with you guys.
Who's your lawyer? Is he good?
That don't matter.
Who's your lawyer? Is he good?
Do you have a lawyer?
Oh, yeah.
you guys can try me. I've done nothing wrong. You try and say that I've insulted a woman.
That's what other people told us. That's why we were.
Guys, get off this guy. There's no possible way this guy could have assaulted a woman. Like, it is not feasible. Like,
I know people that are here and they know what kind of person I am.
But I don't know what they're figuring out over there. He was just walking away from us.
No,
in what timeline do you think this guy could assault a woman? Just not possible, man. He's got the get out of jail card. Can't do anything to him now.
I'm gonna have my lawyer.
That's fine. Phone call. That's fine.
Lying doesn't exist at all either.
No, you're not entitled to your phone call right now.
No, I am entitled to my phone.
No,
I know.
I'll tell you what. When you get to jail, you can ask them for a phone call if you want to keep going this route.
Ooh.
I've done nothing wrong.
He isn't entitled to his phone call until he's been booked into jail. He's entitled to a phone call within 24 hours of arriving. He does not get one before getting to jail.
I don't assault women. That's stop.
Well,
If you assault women, I'm sorry, but if you do, you're
running from you're running from the police.
No, I was not running from you guys. I stopped. When he said I'm the police,
I will not have transport squad until 1900.
why is the body cam footage?
Well, if you're
Why is the body cam footage? I did not want to.
if you're not
When they
gonna
said they were the police, I stopped.
okay, if you're not gonna tell us what happened, then we're gonna talk
I
about it.
didn't do anything
Okay.
wrong. I have no reason to talk. I have no reason to answer questions.
Well, that's fine. That's why we're talking with everyone else. If you don't want to speak with
So
us,
why don't I get my?
because you're not entitled to a phone call right now.
Yes, I am.
That's at jail, but that's your.
So am I under arrest right now?
Yeah.
Okay, now give me my phone call.
No,
That's at jail.
That's how that works.
no, it's not.
So Ricky's coming.
No.
We'll just
42 myself and 70, you're clear.
We have a
All clear.
witness.
What's that shit?
We haven't found the female yet, but we had like 4 people watching choke the female.
Yeah, DC resistance.
Resisting. So
That's
yeah.
Yeah.
And a ticket for possession of weed.
Whatever you say, sir. Check that. Test that.
We will.
It's Dante. Test it. Test it. I dare you to test it.
A vape was found in his possession that contained a dark yellow substance. He claimed that it was Delta 8, which is a federally legal hemp derivative with similar effects to marijuana. It also will often show as positive on marijuana tests. And the vape did in this case. It's unclear whether or not it was Delta 8 or if it was real weed.
I'm at you with that charge. I've done
That's the
nothing wrong.
charge.
My lawyer's gonna give me a ticket that I'm gonna phone.
I'd like to see him try.
Or trust me with that.
Yeah,
When it ain't even changed. It's Delta 8. Do you guys know what Delta 8 is?
Do you? What is it?
It's not Delta 9. It's not
Still THC. It's different.
That's not chargeable in this state.
Correct. If it was Delta 8.
It is Delta 8.
But do you know what you have to have with your Delta 8? You have to have in your package. You have to keep your package with you to prove it.
Is that
Yeah.
cross rules?
No, state.
Wisconsin rule.
Any state where it's legal, which Delta 8's legal, right?
I call that. I think you're trying to win over.
We'll test it and then we'll know for sure.
Okay, yeah, test it. Test it, Delta 8, and then try and over.
I would just book this idiot by now. Like, you are wasting my time. There could be someone getting murdered on the next street, and we need resources.
There's either a light on top or in front. If you are illegal, there's no light, no nothing indicating that you are recording me. So this all is illegal. Alright, bet. Then you're gonna do bet. Do it. Do it. Charge me. Charge me.
Squad's here. Let's go.
I bet. You have no body cam on, dog.
Yeah, okay.
And I get my body cam. And I get my phone call. Where's my phone call?
When you get the job. If you're nice to them, they'll give you the phone call. If you act like this to them, you don't get a phone call. Yeah, you're choking women.
have no right.
I gotta search it.
You're resisting arrest, and you're obstructing.
Everything.
Once again, my body cam's off. What's your name, sir? Officer Olson.
I will render a
Show me your badge number.
Stop.
Show me your badge. Stop. Show me your badge. Show me your badge, Officer Olson. Why are you shoving my face into a car? I want to know who this man is. I have a right to know who he is. This is bull.
And you have the right to shut up.
What is your name? Alright, go ahead. No, why won't you show me your name, sir? Show me. J-O-Son. O-L-S-O-N. No, your body cam's not on. Give me somebody's body. That's on. Yeah. Officer Olsen. That's illegal. John, that's illegal.
We're just salty that you got arrested. Is that an actual intact? Oh, no, it's not.
I have no reason to do that.
If you don't want to sit in handcuffs longer,
I'm already in handcuffs.
you're going to be in there for a good half an hour longer if you don't want to. Or just checking to make sure it's not to
I have no right. You didn't just answer your question. And you just came in. I don't know if you want to. I'm sorry, sir, but I'm not talking to you. I want my phone call and I don't have the right for answering questions.
Choking a female, she ran away from him. I don't know if we found the victim yet. He flees from the scene. He sees us, a block down, runs. Cuts through here, sees them, runs. He runs
back through here, runs. I grabbed onto the back of his shirt.
It was later
Sorry, that was
confirmed
creepy. I
that
just
he
need to
did
lick some
choke
frosting off my
his
lips.
girlfriend. So, according to himself, he's a terrible person for hitting a woman.
Exactly. Flip the logic right back at them when they do that.
Please tell me what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you're an idiot. You're a bad person because you hit women in your word. People who hit oh my gosh. People who hit women are bad people and they're bitches. So therefore, you're one too. You're a B word. By your logic, ooh, these cops have a pretty cool garage.
You're extremely intoxicated. So you're also getting a citation for possession of marijuana because one of the vapes that you had.
What?
And you're not tested. It's okay. It's
So
not
you're not
illegal in Wisconsin.
You're a non-mandatory court date of November 9th at 8:30 a.m. if you want to contest it.
Alright,
That's your opportunity.
Uncuff me and let me go.
Sit down.
You already told me everything I'm charged with.
There's some tickets.
There's no reason for me to be locked up in jail and confinement for it. This is ridiculous.
These aren't state charges, it's just municipal charges.
Exactly my point. This is ridiculous, dog.
Your other charges, that's where you're
Just yourself.
Your criminal charges are disorderly conduct and resisting arrest.
Which is what you already said. You can't charge me twice for the same thing.
You have 4 charges.
And 2 of them are the same thing as the other 2.
2 of them are tickets.
I bet.
2 of them are criminal
Now
charges.
uncuff me and let me go.
You're gonna stay here?
I would really, honestly, genuinely love to see you guys try and argue this because the fact that you guys are f***ing me over for doing nothing wrong.
You're
There's
just
nothing
gonna
on
sit
me,
there.
dog.
You're gonna sit there and wait till the jail staff comes out.
Is your
Okay?
camera shot?
To the point, I can tell he's not saying anything. He's not saying I did nothing wrong because like he's trying to lie. I think he in his head he thinks that what he does is not wrong.
$50 with conditions of no alcohol. The details of his trial weren't public, but it's pretty clear that he wasn't getting out of this one.
Hi.
Nice, are there? Ready Astronium already? I'm probably contemplating going over to Atrox and get myself some more helium and make myself some more of those big boy containers. Oof. Cannot turn this thing off because I'm bad at it. Although energy consuming, turbo plus wide plus drill 3 is insane. I mean, you can just clear train extremely fast. I thought I had the wide mod on. Uh-oh. Oh, I have another one of these Astroneer deposits going. Oh my gosh, this stupid... This isn't even the right ring. This might be the connector part of the Nope, it isn't. Get me off! Damn it, I can't find the last, like, spire. I think I connected, like, all of them except for, like, one. Just including the one that's connecting the, you know, thing. The one that's connecting to the core. Huh? Ooh, careful there. It's a good thing I'm muted. Damn it, why do I always have to keep like... Okay, I'm sorry if I keep... Oh, I'm like a chicken with my head running around. I'm trying to find out which one of these pillars is the last one that needs to be connected. Then I could possibly start doing road transformations. Wait, what? Ah! Hey, oh, wait, never mind. Okay. Alright, so this is the platform where it goes wrong. Got it. It should be connecting to this one. I'm gonna take a break. I'm tired. I've been doing this for a while. Oh yeah, 3 hours. Yeah, that's explainable. Bye guys. I'll probably be on tomorrow when I'm